Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Of away supporters here too. Terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Blue and burgundy wherever you look, hymns ringing loud and proud. This is what it is to be in the Camp Nou. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Sterling! Oh, within an inch or two.
Sterling probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Rakitic. And it's Griezmann. Played out to the right. Could be a chance here. Forward it goes. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Gundogan. João Cancelo has got himself a free kick. Gundogan does well there, alert. De Bruyne. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. That has a hit! Oh, taken with style! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. Rakitic, Griezmann. Stones goes looking. Good idea, just poorly executed. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Griezmann. And here's Suarez. Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Sterling. He's given away a free kick. Vidal. Rakitic. Now it's Aguero. Gabriel Jesus. That's a decent ball. He's on his... has a hit! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Rakitic. Let down by a lack of accuracy. And it's Sterling. Griezmann. And here's Suarez.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Griezmann. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Gundogan. And it's played forward. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, he's caught in there, it's a free kick. And somehow it stayed out. Sterling.
Aguero really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
Griezmann. Luis Suarez. And he's straight offside. Stones. And here's Aguero. Sterling. It's a brilliant interception. Gabriel hits one! There it is!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Shapes to shoot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. But what?
It's Gabriel Jesus! Really well taken goal. And with that goal comes comfort. And that really is so impressive. So that's 2 now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
And it's Griezmann. Looks to... And the finish! Otamendi gets good distance on it. And here's Griezmann. Lewis, he's gone for it! It's a goal! And the second half is off to a flyer! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Griezmann. And here's Suarez. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Real chance! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Rodri. Now it's Sterling. Oh, ripping chance! Goal! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Ter Stegen, will they claim to that? He's left his man. Sterling. De Bruyne. He gets past his man. Titi tries to get it forward quickly. It's a loose ball. And it's De Bruyne. Dembele. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield. Griezmann! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here. Longley. Rakitic. Good take, and he's had a look. Shot at goal! No mistake! Right back in the game! Oh, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Gets away, going for goal! Oh, should have been the equaliser.
Braithwaite appears to be absolutely seething with himself after squandering the chance to equalise.
Stones. Now it's Luis Suarez. And the counter is on. Could be thinking about a shot here. Goes for goal! He scored! There seemed no way back, but they are level. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
This has become one superb game of football. It's Aguero! It's broken loose. Oh, that is asking for trouble. De Bruyne delivers. And that's been levered clear.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Vidal.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
And he's there to cut it out. And here's Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Suarez really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Laporte positions himself well and cuts it out. And he's cut it out. Gundogan. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, I don't think either manager can have any complaints, really, because nobody quite pushed for the winning goal, and it always lacked that spark.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. And the action has already restarted. Barcelona did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. And it's Gundogan. And here's Aguero. Well read, he's sorted that out. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Messi. Luis Suarez. He's made sure that that won't get through. Gabriel Jesus. Messi. Luis Suarez. And it shoots! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
He's made it three. Quite a day at the office for him.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Barcelona take the lead.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering and
throws in his head. Great effort. He flew in with courage.
Rodri instinctively knew that it was his best option. The planning beat the execution, though.
Messi. Arthur tries lifting it over. We've reached the midway point in extra time. It is breathless stuff. A quite incredible spell where the heroics of one man have made all the difference.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
And we're off for the final time. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. And here's Aguero. And the shot! He scores!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
This is quite a battle. Surely. Chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Messi fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Stones. De Bruyne drives it forward. Mahrez. He's in! Titi. Arthur. And it's Messi. More than happy to take the muscular approach.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Titi. Roberto. Oh, what a ball! It's one! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! And a trademark move. And time is up. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. The stands here, the curva, as the locals call them, make for quite an impressive sight, all in support of the grand old lady of the Italian game. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Giorgio Chiellini. He's the very definition of a rock at the back. He's so physically imposing, but also
has a hit! And that's been levered clear. Now it's Quagliarella. Quagliarella. It's Immobile! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Bonucci. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Ronaldo is flagged offside. Romagnoli. And here's Immobile. Quagliarella. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Could be a chance here. Lorenzo Insigne. And here's Quagliarella. And this is it going for goal! Pjanic. Ramsey. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rugani tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward. Marco Verratti. 0-0 still. They lack the chances, though.
Yeah, those longer balls forward are definitely having more of an impact, something that should have been resorted to before now.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Going through. Lorenzo Insigne. Rabiot. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Insigne. Been one straight back, and it's Insigne. Rabiot. Danilo drives it forward. Douglas Costa. Still waiting for the first goal. Douglas Costa. Cristiano Ronaldo has a pop! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Florenzi. And here's Quagliarella. He's there to receive it. Immobile! Goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
The contact was crisp and clean. That was just a rocket.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Italy take the lead. It's Immobile! Pjanic. Jorginho. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Juventus don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Pinged one through here. Rabiot. Douglas Costa. Pjanic. Offside that time. Florenzi. Gets wrestled off the ball. Pjanic. Danilo. Here, Italy are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Pjanic. Ramsey battles to win it back. Higuain! No mistake!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Pjanic. Cristiano Ronaldo. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
It certainly looks up. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Rabiot. Forward it goes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Douglas Costa. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And here's Higuain. He's away. Has a hit. Goal! Juventus! And the comeback is complete. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, show great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Now it's Quagliarella. He gets past his man. And a shot! And the lead stays intact, just.
Lorenzo Insigne nearly produced the perfect retort. That can only be a means to have another go. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Italy are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, extra time looms now, but that leveller creates great impetus, and they've got to fancy their chances of pinching victory from what looked like the jaws of defeat.
Oh, real chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Italy showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Ramsey tries to stroke it through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's a loose ball. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And this is the big chance. And there aren't many who'd be prepared to wind up a shot from this far out. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. And it's Alexandro. Shot a goal! Ball is over the line. Dybala. Pjanic. Alexandro. Panucci. Hoists it forward. Cristiano Ronaldo. Deep into stoppage time. Bonaventura. Insigne. Can he get through? Pagliarella. And he's straight offside. "90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time."
Yeah, this has been a hard-fought game, Peter. There's been a healthy dose of drive and ambition, and sometimes that isn't rewarded with goals, just like this one. I've seen a lot worse, though.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. The hostilities have already resumed. Juventus pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Good ball. Great challenge, timed to perfection. Alexandro gets good distance on it. Intercepts the throw, it's well read. Romagnoli. And it's Higuain. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he wasn't being fooled. Chiellini gets into the right position to intercept. Insigne. Now it's Quagliarella! Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Cristiano Ronaldo goes for goal! Oh, what about that? And that may just do That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Cristiano Ronaldo showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
Juventus take the lead. That's it for the first period of extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
And we're off for the final time. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Timely intervention. Florenzi plays it forward. Forward it goes. And it's Chiellini. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Matuidi plays it forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Florenzi cuts it out. That intervention was very necessary. Insigne. Chiellini plays it out to the wing. Immobile. Immobile crosses. Tries a shot! The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
And it's played forward.
Italy have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
And that's that. And that's bounce-back ability. Responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Juventus have some...
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make it terrific. Going for goal! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Immobile is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little...
Up to meet it! Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
DHA plays it forward. Jorginho. Out to the left it goes. Marco Verratti. What a ball this has turned out to be. Correa. Now it's Immobile. Ball's loose, who's getting there? He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Marco Verratti. Immobile. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Parolo. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Marco Verratti. And here's Immobile. Good take, and he's had a look. Hoists it forward. Rugani gets it back. Neither side really getting hold of the ball. Immobile. Italy yet to have a shot on target. Parolo. Savic. Parolo. Jorginho. Bernardeschi. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Receives it in a good position. And here's Immobile. Now it's Insigne. Insigne clips one through. Parolo. And it's Correa. Savic. Well read, he sorted that out. Bernardeschi. Immobile. Bernardeschi. He's had that put on a plate. Bastos tries to get it forward quickly. Correa. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Savic. And here's Immobile. Immobile. Luis Alberto. Gorgeous control there. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. And here's Immobile. Has a pop! And he has been fouled there. Chiellini. Not long till half-time, and he is still goalless. And here's Immobile. Chance! And a shot! Bastos. And it's Correa. Barolo. It's a brilliant interception.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, it's Immobile. And it's half-time here. So both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. To review the first half.
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? And this is Immobile. Immobile beats the offside trap. Lulic drives it forward. De Chilio goes looking. Oh, what a ball! Insigne. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Lucas. Barolo. And it's Correa. Barolo. Luis Alberto, cut out in the nick of time. Lazio are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Barolo. And here's Immobile. Lazio get it back again. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Lulic. Luis Alberto. It has got through to him. Has a goal! And yes, it's there! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, we certainly had to wait for it, Peter. Now a difficult decision. Is it stick or twist? Italy are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Goes for goal! Back of the net! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Lazio get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Insigne. And here's Bonaventura. It's come through. Goes for goal! Correa. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Bernardeschi. Immobile. Barolo. Correa. Ball through, needs to be good. Immobile! They are rampant! And The lead is extended still further.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Acerbi. Lucas.
Italy don't appear to have what it takes to get back into this one, but they do have what it takes to show enough pride and passion to appear to the fans that they care.
Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Verratti battles to win it back. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, the ball's come loose! That's surely a foul, free kick. Correa, a massive creative influence, involved in so many goals. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Spinazzola. Marco Verratti. Luis Alberto. And that's that. Italy thoroughly outclassed here. They came up against opponents who were better in all areas. No argument. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, Peter, a strength in any...
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it at...
Big chance! The potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit.
Loose ball, who's going to get that?
Laic.
Breaks on here. Goes long. Kolarov. Kostic. Laic. Played out to the right. Timely intervention. That is terrific skill. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Over to the left. That's great strength on the ball. Malcolm, cut out in the nick of time. Rukavina. This could spell danger. Azmoun unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's been intercepted and that will come to nothing. And back to base. Laic. Serbia still to register a shot on target. And here's Laic. He's had that put on a plate. Forward it goes. And the counter is on. Juba. Azmoun. He's got away. He's gone for it. He's pulled off a fine save.
Azmoun sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Matic. Kolarov. Kostic. Just brushed off the ball there. That's a decent ball. Now, can he... He's through! It's one-on-one! He's managed to get that all wrong. And it's played forward. Out to the right. If you have just joined us, you'll be glad to know that you haven't missed a goal. Juba cuts it out. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Rakitsky. Oh, great ball! And they've been caught out here. Gets good distance on it.
Gets up to head it!
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
That is a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted. Asmoon. Malcolm. Lajic. There's the end of the first half. So now the team has broken through. That's not what they wanted trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Asmoon finds himself eased off the ball. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Shirkov. Rukavina. Lajic. Matic. Zhirkov with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Malcolm. And now they can launch a counter. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Kolarov. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Oh, good ball.
Has a pop!
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Lajic. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Malcolm. Asmoon. Asmoon! Asmoon! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Rukavina. Matic. Lajic. Kostic. And it's Kolarov. Kolarov. Lajic. That's a good ball to find him. Hoists it forward. Ivanovic gets it back. He's through the middle. Lajic. Ivanovic gets it back. He's through now as it goes for goal! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And he just whacks it away. And the ball's come out! Plays it out to the flank. Swung in towards the middle. Plays it out to the flank. Dinks one in. Rukavina. Kostic. Kolarov.
Serbia merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this.
Just the keeper to beat! Oh, it's opened up. He's had a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Serbia are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag.
Has a hit! Yes! He's done it! And that might well be that! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Zenit St. Petersburg take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Asmoon. He's picked him out. He's had a look. Striding. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Towering header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Matic.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Malcolm. And there goes the final whistle. Always in the balance, and in the end, 1 goal was enough. Narrowly beaten. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Serbia really and the alarm just never went off.
To Jim alongside.